Today, I'd like to talk about this Tudor Black Bay 41. I've taken this to southern Utah this past couple days, 3 days, as my family and I went hiking and camping in various locations in southern Utah. Whenever the weather gets nice, I love going out, enjoying nature with the family, going to state parks, national parks, camping, hiking, rafting, all of that stuff. It's my favorite thing to do in the world is enjoy the beauty outside with my family and of course with an awesome watch on the wrist. So I'm coming up on 1 year of ownership of this particular Tudor Black Bay 41 with the burgundy bezel. This is the METAS certified version. I bought it on the 5-link bracelet with the T-fit clasp. And I'm going to show you what it's like wearing a sports piece out and about with our latest camp. And I'll also drop in other shots and clips of me using this rafting in Washington or camping in the mountains of Oregon or going to Idaho or other places in Utah. This is definitely a sports watch to me. It's not a Save Queen. I buy watches to use them and to enjoy them regardless of their retail price or the secondary market value. I've always done that regardless of brand. I want to enjoy the watch that I bought. And so I've enjoyed this for the past year. Coming up in just a couple weeks from now, it's 1 year of owning the Black Bay 41. I think this is a great everyday watch. There's one thing that I don't love about it, and I'll share that near the end of the video. But as far as the positives go, I love how this kind of feels like an old school 5-digit sub. It's more slender. It has the retro charm of an aluminum bezel insert, the circular brushed lug tops, the polished chamfered edges, the gilt dial. This is not fat. This doesn't have wide lugs or chunky crown guards or sleek, shiny ceramic. This feels old school, and there's something very lovely about that. So I'm drawn to this. I like the symmetry of the no-date execution. I love the snowflake hand design. I know not everybody loves the snowflake hands, but I just like how legible they are, how large they are, how easy to read they are, and how distinctive they look. There is no denying that this is a Tudor when you see the snowflake hands. So I really like that personally. I also love the fact that Tudor is using their brand color. There's something fun about that, like when Rolex uses green really well, or Breitling uses yellow, when Tudor uses burgundy red, and especially when they do it with their best-selling product, there's something awesome about that. So I love that about this watch. This watch is accurate. This watch is waterproof. This watch is shock resistant. This watch is very anti-magnetic. It's METAS certified, so it has been independently certified by the Swiss Federal Institute of Metrology. And I've noticed that it has always been between 0 and plus 5 seconds per day as the parameters for that certification stipulate. So as far as function, as far as how it's performed over the past year, it has been as billed, and that has been fantastic. Now, what would I change about this watch? Honestly, not much, but I think some of you may see this coming from a mile away. I'm a huge advocate for great ARC when it comes to the sapphire crystal. And this has a box-shaped sapphire crystal under which you can see a surprisingly intricate dial. It's domed shaped. I like the kind of matte, gritty look to the texture of the dial. I like the raised, tall print done in gilt tone. There's also just a hint of sparkle to the effect of the text. So this is a very sharp looking dial, and I'd like to see the details better. I think putting good ARC would enhance at-a-glance legibility by cutting down on those reflections. I get that this is a retro-inspired watch, and so it's a strategic decision on the part of Tudor to really not play up that aspect of ARC. So it's, I don't know, seeing the reflections, you guys can see here in the clips and videos that I've dropped in. It's present. It's not a deal breaker in my opinion, but it definitely could be improved. And I hope that Tudor does that in the future. That's the one kind of gripe I have as an owner that's gotten out and used this watch over the past year. Now, with this particular camp in southern Utah, I knew that we would be doing a lot of sandy hikes, sandy activities. And so I didn't necessarily want to get that gritty compound all in the 5-link bracelet. So I left the bracelet at home for this most recent trip to Bryce Canyon and in and around Kanab, Utah. So I put this on an Artem sailcloth. Artem is the sponsor of today's video. They specialize in sailcloth straps. This particular strap is called the Loopless Hydro Flex, and it's my favorite product from Artem. If you zoom in on a macro level, it looks like it's created out of thousands of different synthetic fibers like sailcloth is, but it's actually one piece of premium FKM rubber. It looks perfect. The sheen is awesome. The drape on the wrist is ideal. It's completely waterproof. I could rub sand all over this, and it got pretty sandy as we were hiking and camping and doing the different activities. And I didn't have to worry about scratching up the beautiful 5-link bracelet. So I have a link to Artem straps below. I get a small commission if you use my link to buy any product on their website. So it's a great way to support my channel by upgrading your strap for your sports piece. These straps are not cheap. They are quite expensive. And you can really feel the quality when you get one in person and on your sports watch. So that's linked below. But overall, reflecting on 1 year with the Black Bay 41, I'm very glad that I purchased this watch. It's been comfortable, it's been reliable, it's been accurate. I love the tactile feel of this bezel. I love the T-fit clasp. I love the lume. I love, again, the brand color that's at play here on the Black Bay 41. I like some of the other versions of the Black Bay for sure. When it comes to size, I'm most intrigued by the 68. I love the burgundy sunray of the 58 that was recently released by Tudor, but this, I think, is the best all around when it comes to size, when it comes to color, when it comes to versatility. So will I keep this long term? I have no idea. You know me. I don't advocate for keepers. In fact, I love flipping watches. I love moving on from awesome pieces to other awesome pieces. That's just kind of my way of enjoying this hobby. So I don't know how long I'll have this. It could be 5 years. It could be 15 months. I have no idea. But as long as I have it, I will enjoy the heck out of it. I think it is an amazing watch. It's a great daily driver, and it has held up very well. Well, you know, when I go camping and hiking and all of the awesome outdoor activities that I try to do when the weather is great with my family. So would I recommend this watch to anyone watching this video? Absolutely, I would. I think it's a great product. Let me know if you have any specific questions. Thank you for watching today. Link to Artem is below, and I'll see you guys next time.